experience of the world around us is made possible but also made possible but um, but also limited by our subjectivity. And by subjectivity, it doesn't mean your and my subjectivity, neither the subjectivity which we experience, because that will also require subjectivity which make possible that experience. So what he's talking about is a priori subjectivity. And what makes our experience of the world possible are the concepts, categories, which are almost the same thing, but in Kant there is a slight difference between concept and categories, and pure intuitions of our subjectivity. So that's what made our experience of the external world possible. But it also limits our experience of the world around us. Those very conditions of possibility of experience also limit our experience of the world, because we can't be sure whether our experience exactly describe the reality as it is, because this experience necessarily includes our subjectivity. It is possible, but might not be. It's possible that our subjectivity just reflects the reality, but it's also possible that it doesn't. It adds something to the reality. So that means that the actual reality is never captured by our experience. Actual reality as it is never captured by our experience. So that's the unknown. And as long as we are within our subjectivity, we can't really know this fact, at least at the level of theoretical reason. So with Kant, the meaning of objective experience is experience for us. But it is objective to the extent that the information is coming from outside. It is not created by us. But that information is organized. And even what is coming from outside, even calling it information, is just a metaphor, because what is coming is really totally unorganized, uncategorized, raw data. And the categories of our subjectivity are transcendental subjectivity, and the form of our pure intuition organize that data. So that's the very meaning of objective. So how does Kant resolve the conflict between monism and dualism, with which we started our discussion 2, 3, 4 sessions ago? He does this in this way: monism. So we can't say that our subjective experience and our objective experience give us the essence of reality as it is. We can't say that. Whether that reality we are talking about is on the subject side or on the object side, we can't say what's the nature of reality. Since we can't say what's the nature of reality as it is, unlike Kant, unlike Descartes, we don't create a gulf between mind and matter, for example. But Kant keep the possibility open that whatever the reality is in itself, it might be one reality, might be more than one reality. So he keeps the option open for both monism and dualism and multiplism at the level of reality as it is, that is beyond our possible experience. But on the other hand, at the level of our objective experience, he takes into consideration our common sense distinction between subject and object, and difference between subjective and objective reality, matter and mind. So he does give dualism its due at the objective level, at the level of our objective experience. But he does this without creating the unbridgeable gulf between matter and mind and subject and object, because what we call subject and object are both situated within the realm of a priori or transcendental subjectivity. So they are already operating within a relationship. So there is no gulf to be bridged. Okay, but as we said last time, the problem is with Kant is that he has created a new gulf that is between what he calls objective reality and the realm of reality in itself, which is unknown. We know that, that's the realm, it exists, but we don't know its nature. It might be just like our objective reality, it might be different from it. So he creates that gulf. And the second thing is, there's something unsatisfying in limiting our knowledge to the limits of our own subjectivity, even if that subjectivity is transcendental subjectivity or subjectivity as the pure limit of the possibility of our knowledge. So in a sense, that whole quest for truth on which philosophy is supposed to be based, to know the reality as it is compromised. And these are precisely two dissatisfaction Hegel has with Kant's account. Okay. So Hegel's dissatisfaction with